Hello and welcome to another edition of Fitness Friday, where we are going to do a full body workout in less than 15 minutes with little or no gym equipment. I'm Selena Pizarro, your pro coach, and today's full body routine, you don't need any gym equipment, maybe a yoga mat just for comfort as we get down on the ground to do some ab work, but we are going to start standing for some squats. Now remember, if you haven't already done a warm-up, you're going to want to do that at least 5 to 10 minutes to get your heart rate up. I have already done that, so we're going to get right into the routine, and we are going to start with just some body weight squats. You want your toes pointed out, and your legs are more than hip width apart. And we're just going to come down into a squat. You don't want to stand up and lock your knees out. And we're going to do these relatively quickly. So follow me. Exhale as you come down into the squat. Inhale on your way up. Keep going. Getting the body warmed up here. Keeping yourself in a relatively upright position. You don't want to collapse in the squat. 10 more. And now, a little jog in place. So we're getting the heart rate up. And we want to keep moving throughout this exercise. Throughout the full exercise. We're going to go back to the squat, but we're going to include a kick out. So this is just a small shuffle, just to keep the movement and give your legs a chance to recover. Okay, so go back into the squat, toes pointed out, sumo squat and kick. Sumo squat and kick. Now if you remember these from our kickboxing routine, you're going to bring your knee in, cock it, and kick out. So it's a 3-part movement. In, out, in, down into a squat. You should start feeling the burn now. This takes a little bit of balance. Looking good. Remember to breathe. 5 more. That's 1. 2 more. And 1. And come back to that shuffle. Now you can pause this video to grab a sip of water as you need to. Keep moving. For our next exercise, we're starting with the lower body here, our biggest muscle group. We're going to do some lunges. So you can either step forward or step backwards, whatever is most comfortable for you. You're going to step forward, and I'm going to do this so you can see me from the side. You want to make sure that whatever leg is in front, that your knee doesn't creep forward past your toes. You don't want to hyperextend your ankle, but you're going to come to bring your knee to a 45-degree angle. This leg goes straight down. Push off with your front leg if you're stepping forward. Step forward with the other leg. Down, up and back. Now if you're stepping back, same thing. This leg stays at that 45, or you're coming to that 90-degree angle rather. Up, back. So let's do this a little more quickly. Using your arms as balance. Bring them into a bicep curl. You could add some weights here for a little extra resistance for the biceps. I'm going to step forward just to demonstrate how that looks. You want to do these as quickly as you can while keeping form. So you don't want to compromise your form for speed. We're going for quality, not quantity, but we do want to keep the heart rate up. Five more. That's one. Okay. Back to that shuffle. Our legs should be pretty warm. This is your chance to catch your breath. Maybe grab a little drink of water. You're looking good though. Don't quit on me. All right. We're going to do a little bit of cardio work with our legs. And this time we're going to bring our knees up to hip height. You can start in a march. Get warmed up to the movement. And then you want to pick up the pace. This is where you get into that fat burning zone. So it's okay if you're here. Just do it as quickly as you can. And then you can always go back to the jump. High knees, high knees. Get them up. 10 more seconds. Okay, looking good. Fixing my hair. Catch your breath. Okay, next leg movement, and this is the last one. We are going to step out to the side for a side lunge. Really work those adductor and adductor muscles. Starting from the center, we're going to step out, and in the same respect, you want to make sure that the bending leg, that the knee doesn't reach too far forward and that you don't collapse on yourself. So try to stay as upright as possible. You'll feel the stretch. Back to center. The inside leg stays straight. You're pushing off with the heel of the outside leg. So this is a modified skater. So we'll start with this movement. And I'll show you how you can kick it up a notch. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, so kick it up a notch. We are going to kick that leg back and hop to the other side. So it's a cross. And you can do these spread out where you're really taking a little hop. This is a great movement exercise. It really improves agility. But if you're not here yet, that's okay. Do the modified version, which is here. Good job. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to get down and dirty to do some ab and upper body work. We're going to start in a plank position. Now remember, when you go into a plank, you want to start in tabletop like I am here, with your shoulders right above your wrists and your knees right below your hips. And all you're going to do is pop your toes up, and that should give you the proper positioning with your hands and feet for plank. You want to keep your back relatively straight between the top of your spine so that you're looking right above your hands or the top of your mat, and your tailbone. You want to have that, like pretend there's a board on your back. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the right knee to our right elbow and back. Left side, right. So you can start slow and work your way up as long, again, as you're not compromising your form. So this is working our shoulder girdle and our core throughout all of our abdomen muscles. Remember to breathe. Now, if you want to bring up the speed, you can go into a mountain climber. So that's where you bring your knees to your chest in a jogging type motion. Don't let your hips pop up too far. Remember that we're going for quality, not quantity. 10 seconds. Okay. Come back to tabletop. We're going to do a couple cat and cows. So you're going to look up and drop your belly, and then round up and tuck your chin. Inhale, exhale. And back to neutral. We're going to come back into our plank position, and we're going to do some walkouts this time. So you're going to step out with both feet to the right, back to center, and then to the left. Really engaging your core here and not allowing your hips to pop up. Remember that your gaze is just above your hands to protect your neck. 5 more on either side. That's 1. Two more. One more. And come back to that cat-cow. So releasing your shoulders here, really pushing your chest through, and then rounding up. Now you can give your wrists a break by inverting your palms and doing the same motion through the cat-cow. Because we're going to come back to that plank position for a couple of push-ups. Okay, so the modification here is to do the push-ups from your knees. Now, if you're going to do that, you're going to want to bring your hands forward just a little bit so that you can bring your chest between your wrists. And again, you want to have your back nice and flat, and you're going to bend at the elbows. You want to turn your elbows in instead of out. Turn them in, and we're going to create more of a tricep push-up here, where you bring your chest down forward and you're pushing back up. So try that for a couple rounds, see how it feels. We're going to go for 10. Really engage into your finger pads. Now, we can try to tuck our toes and do a full tricep push-up. So again, my hands are a little sweaty here. You want to rotate your elbows in, and you're bringing your chest between your hands. So I'm going to come up into a plank, and you're a little bit forward in this plank. So you're going to push down, you're going to bend your elbows so that they come down towards the mat, just like we did before, except for you're engaged all the way through your core and your legs to do full push-up. So try 5 to start. Good job. Okay, let's do a child's pose with your palms, your fingers pointing you, palms up, and just come down and allow your wrists to relax and take a couple of deep breaths. And just breathe here. You can see how doing a push-up is really a full body exercise. Okay, so we're going to flip it over and do a couple ab exercises now. Though push-ups, and one of the benefits of working out in your garage is you can get a nice sweat going. Okay, so coming down onto our backs, with our knees right above our hips and our legs at a 90-degree angle. We're just going to do some toe tap. So with our knees above our hips and our legs at a 90-degree angle, we're just going to drop one toe to tap the ground and bring it back up to meet the other. Now you don't want to let your knees come towards your chest. You want to keep them above your hips. And this might seem like an easy movement, but you'll see as you work through it, you're really going to feel in your lower abdomen. So you want to keep your belly button pushed into the mat, and remember to come up to meet your feet in the middle. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Breathe. Keep your whole back on the mat, pushing your belly button in towards your spine. You'll feel it in your quads and throughout your abdomen. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your feet come down, and you're just going to let your knees windshield wipe from side to side. Just releasing the back, giving yourself a little bit of a breather before we do toe touches. Okay, feet up to the sky, arms come up, and the idea here is to bring your shoulder blades off the ground and keep them there as you reach for your toes. So it's a small movement, but you're engaging your core throughout the movement. Reach, Touch those toes. Try to keep your legs straight. And your neck is relaxed. And you might get, if you don't have a tank top on like me, you might get a little vacuum going on your lower back. It makes for a good sound effect. 10 more seconds.